We are, as I mentioned, airing from Jefferson County, which is a very distinctive rural community. And rural communities in Florida and across the country offer unique opportunities for utilizing renewable energy resources. So our county is open for business and sustainable commerce is encouraged. And we have, and this is a method that any community can use to develop a community vision. And in our case, we did the community vision, but followed it by putting together a detailed Jefferson Vision action plan in a great deal of detail, breaking out all the action steps and who's going to do what and the budgets and all of that in order to carry out that vision. And that includes renewable energy, energy efficiency, and sustainability businesses being welcome for the county. So other communities, again, can undertake steps like that, and that is the action plan committee that you see on the picture there. Other rural communities also are open for business and encouraging it. When you look at the assets of rural communities, one of them typically is open space, and there's a lot of room, and again, I'll use our county as an example, lots of room for solar and other technologies and dual purpose land uses to get the maximum value. And I'll give you a triple land use example at a few slides later. But a second asset is agricultural resources from the rural areas, and that would include farms, crops, and forestry products. It can involve bioenergy uses. In the case of Jefferson, we have a strong farm economy with hundreds of farms plus many acres of private forest lands, as well as lands in conservation use. Thirdly is tourism potential. And you look at the tourism industry, and in Florida alone, in the course of 1 year, $38 billion was spent by tourists on outdoor recreation. Well, in tourism, for those who may be familiar, you have a number of different branches of tourism: eco-tourism, heritage tourism, outdoor recreation tourism, agritourism, and others. And for the past year or so, I've been promoting energy tourism. And so, you know, you can come up with these different brands of tourism, but technology or adventure tourists and energy technologies can be something very interesting to see and to attract people to a community to spend money on other things in that local economy as well. Small business ready. Jefferson certainly is, and other communities are as well. And an example in Jefferson County is that we have a manufacturer. It's a large manufacturer with 2 sites, one of which happens to be in our county, which we're very pleased. And they are not an energy manufacturer. You can see the different types of things that they do there, although more recently they've incorporated container gardens with solar power attached to them. But one of the great things, and there's a video at visco.com that shows their facilities, because they've made a major investment in solar at both of their facilities, rooftop photovoltaics, and in the case of the Jefferson site, it's on the ground panels that are spread across a large expanse, and they're using it for their facilities. And then it also can be one of these tourism attractions, because it does, when you drive into town, it really grabs your attention. And on top of that, they're incorporating agriculture, and they have sheep grazing the whole area where all of these PV arrays are, and keeping the grass down, and it makes for another interesting site from the standpoint of visitors to the community. Also wanted to mention, sorry for the delay there, some resources that are available for rural communities. One is the United States Department of Agriculture grants and loans that are specific to energy. They have the Rural Energy for America program, conservation innovation grants. In our county, we have a farm that has gotten grant funding for a solar well operations on there as part of the running of their farm. the Bio Preferred program, the Electric Loan program, and a variety of others. And you can find out about these at usda.gov/energy. In addition, state agencies will often have rural economic development programs and other incentive-based programs for rural communities. Sometimes they are classified, like in Florida, some of them are classified as economically distressed areas and they get special incentives as a result, and some of that can be directed for energy purposes. In addition, there are the rural electric cooperatives, and you can look up their, depending upon where you are, you can just look up their national association and then find the utilities that happen to be in your area. And also there are the municipal electric associations, and the excuse me, the American Public Power Association has funded the Florida Municipal Electric Association to put together a collaborative biopower decision-making guide, and you can find out more about that through their website, through the FMEA website, but they will be releasing this, I believe, in June. And Deb Swim is the project manager. She also is a consultant, and she also is with us today, not as a speaker, but participating and has expertise in these areas. And she's on our website if you care to contact her. And so small business definitely has big impact. But going to the next resource, it is the Economic Development Councils. And these are spread across the country, and some of them are involved in energy, some that are not could be gotten involved in energy. And if you see the International Economic Development Council's website, which is iedc.org, you can find out about some of these organizations and what they do. And then there are small business development programs, and they too are across the country, and they provide free services, professional services for those who want to start a business, so help with getting themselves set up to undertake a business, as well as existing businesses that wish to expand or otherwise improve. So an example there for Jefferson County is jeffersonmeansbusiness.com. And again, these are across the country. So if you are someone in the energy efficiency or renewable energy, alternate fuels, sustainability fields, or you want to get into those areas and want some free support, then you can contact these organizations. And if you want to improve your business, then same thing. And collaborating with organizations like this on initiatives that might be undertaken in your community to promote green energy alternatives.